So, big day, Ukraine, Russia. Um, Looks like whatever you call that area, Euro-Asia, is going to hell in a handbasket. I'm here to get you through all of it and looking at things that matter, which is the other side of the world. Right now, you got Joe Biden gave a live speech today, press conference, talking about, oh, we're going to do every sanction there is in the world. Sanctions we haven't even thought about yet. We're going to sanctionize against Russia, and it's going to be crippling. Meanwhile, I thought to myself, the United States doesn't buy anything from Russia I can think of. Um, you're not going to be able to buy any Stoli. So if you like Stoli vodka, you need to go stock up tonight. But let's see, who do we buy all of our stuff from? China. So let's check out China. China accuses U.S. of creating panic over Ukraine crisis and dismisses sanctions against Russia as ineffective. If you like ineffective things, you should subscribe right now. I appreciate that. Beijing, China, on Wednesday accused the United States of raising tensions and creating panic over the Ukraine crisis. Shortly after Washington announced new sanctions against Moscow and said it would continue to supply weapons to help bolster Ukraine's defenses against a potential Russian invasion. Beijing has trod a cautious line on Ukraine as Moscow has massed thousands of troops along the neighboring nation's borders. China criticized the West for imposing more sanctions after Russia ordered troops into two breakaway Ukrainian regions that Moscow now recognizes as independent. President Joe Biden earlier stressed that the penalties were only a first tranche, adding that more sanctions would come if Russia President Vladimir Putin extended his country's military grip beyond two territories in the eastern Donbas area. So, again, all we're getting is fluff here. I don't know why anybody's in Ukraine. What I care about is this next paragraph, and you should care about this too. China and Russia have grown closer in recent years as they have become more estranged from the West and more at odds with the U.S. Earlier this month, Putin traveled to Beijing and met with his Chinese counterpart, Winnie Jingpu, as the Russian leader massed forces around Ukraine's borders. On Wednesday, China lashed out at Washington over the new sanctions against Russia and said it was raising tensions by sending weapons to Ukraine. There you have it, man. So China says, no, this is dumb. We're not going to pay attention to what Jojo over here says. So anyway, if don't forget to subscribe. We're going to keep up with stuff like this. I'm going to focus a lot on China because early on, you had Joe Biden said, we're going to have talks with Russia, and in these talks, we're going to talk about arms de-escalation, arms reduction, in which goes back to, this is 1970s talk. This is geriatric international policy. This is stuff that Jimmy Carter came up with. Then in the meantime, you got China is building. They're going to have the biggest military in the world. They may have it by the time I'm done talking today. So anyway, y'all, please subscribe. Please stay safe. Say your prayers. Take your vitamins. Eat your vegetables. Until next time, Godspeed.